It's not April.
May 4th.
May.
It's May the 4th today.
Oh, you nerd. It's not even...
I don't even like summer.
I know! Good afternoon. It is Thursday, May 4th. Skipped yesterday. Beth came over and hung out and made quesadillas, but I had buffalo chicken dip leftovers that I had. So now today, since I didn't eat a quesadilla yesterday, she has leftover quesadilla, and I still have more buffalo chicken dip because I like it and she doesn't, and so I gotta enjoy it while I can.
Like it.
She doesn't want to make meals out of it, so it's not gonna.
Work on it.
But yeah, so how's your knee?
Like stiff and kind of sore, but not as bad.
You're hobbling on your way in.
No, I can walk a little bit more. It just is uncomfy.
That's progress.
Actively uncomfy.
So today, do you just want to like laze around and watch YouTube, or do you want to like do movie day and watch a movie?
We can do a movie day. We've not done a movie day this week, have we? So we're due.
Okay. So do you want to do like you mentioned producers or Disney movies? Like, what are you thinking?
Oh, producers isn't a bad idea.
Want to watch producers?
Because that's a musical, right?
It is.
And it's good. You think I would like it?
I do. Let me figure out the alphabet. There it is.
Yeah, let's do producers because that's one that I haven't seen, and all the Disney movies that we have to watch, I have seen. So I might be a little bit less focused on them. Because
you're like, oh, old hat.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch The Producers, which is fun. It's got Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick. Well, I'm sure are tied to like the actual Broadway version. Plus, it's got all the comedy of Mel Brooks.
Which one's Matthew Broderick? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Like, I knew the face would be more familiar than the name.
And then, like, what is that? Uma Thurman, Will Ferrell.
Okay, it's got a cast.
Yeah, no. And, yeah. So we're going to settle in and watch the musical, have some food.
It's gonna be party.
That's what we call partying. That's who we are. We're party people.
We're party people.
And I would give The Producers a 7.9 out of 10. It was fun. From the back of the box. Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick returned to their award-winning roles in the hilariously funny film of the Broadway smash hit. Scheming producer Max Bialystock Lane and his mousy accountant Leo Bloom Broderick discover that under the right circumstances, they could make more money by producing a Broadway flop than they could with a hit. But what will they do when their sure-to-offend musical becomes a surprise sensation? Co-starring sexy Uma Thurman and comedy genius Will Ferrell, The Producers is a fun-filled, side-splitting comedy. Fun. The plot is this producer's failing, and this accountant comes along, and he's like figuring out this scheme, but doesn't know it's a scheme, and he's like, join me, you want to be a producer? Let's produce a failure. And he says no, and he goes to his accounting job, and it's miserable, and decides, maybe, what's the worst of being a criminal? Let's be a criminal producer. So they come together, and they find the worst play, Springtime for Hitler, and the worst director, the guy dressed as the Chrysler Building. They hire a non-actor as the actor. And then when everything comes together and the show goes on, it ends up being hilariously satirical, and people love it because too much went wrong and now it's gone right. Along the way, accountant, or their receptionist slash secretary, Uma Thurman, falls for Leo, and they have little romantic interludes. So when everything goes wrong at the end, and Max is sent to prison, Leo and Ula run off to Rio with the money. But he misses his friend, so he comes back to defend him. Gets thrown in jail with him, but they bring Broadway cheer to the prison and are let out early to go on and become great producing partners. That might be a little bit of an oversimplification, but is fun, and it's a lot of fun and song and comedy, and is good. Is good?
Is good.
Is good. See, she ranks it as good.
Thumbs
up. But it's a fun little movie. The biggest issue I had was so much of it is I mean, it's sets and all that. It's not like they took a camera to the Broadway, but it is basically shot as if it is the Broadway show. By which I mean, first off, lots of just long dance numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Which can be fun.
Also exhausting.
Do you get tired?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Because they're not moving forward the plot, conveying character. It's just a dance break.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty, but there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, from my point of view, so much of it is shot like it's like either like a Broadway show or like a TV show, like a sitcom. So much of it has one wall knocked out, and that's where the cameras are. Mm-hmm. And it's a visual look that looks like it's a stage performance rather than a traditional movie. But the cast is great, the acting is great, the singing is great. It is hilarious. Of course, produced by, screenplay by Mel Brooks. He's great. He's funny. He's able to do comedy that I connect with in a way that if other people did very similar comedy, it would more often come off more offensive. But it's funny it's carefully balanced. But yeah, so is the producers.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you have to add?
Nope, that's it. That's
all she has. So that's all I have to. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna hang out with her. We got like another hour where she has to go, so we're gonna enjoy the time we have, and I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues.